Bent u toch tijdens die landing niet bang geweest?
Nee, absoluut.
那么我们在现场呢，看到这架战机啊，做飞行表演的时候。那么这个飞行员是否安全呢？我们在现场不得而知。现在坠机之后呢，整个组委会的应急救援工作就已经开始了。现在我们也派了一路记者呢，跟着救。
Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, and look at this. This is a liquidation event that we've been talking about. If you go back to the videos from the beginning of the year, 2022, the year crypto nearly died, ZIL down 25%, down about 80% from the top. Look at this. Look at all these coins. We were warning back in the hype cycle. Guys all thought old Vincenzo was crazy. We can go to the way back machine, right? Back over here when the whole pattern broke down. From your all-time high in ZIL, look at this, is way down here. You are down 75.59%, and it's still expensive, still crashing. Algo from the top, big old wick up there at current price, 82.89%. Bitcoin, we were warning of a 50% crash, flash crash, and right now at current price, you're down 56% from the top. Dogecoin. Remember when we told you with the Elon Musk and the Jeff Bezos way back there at the top left of the screen at that head and shoulders topping reversal pattern, we said we would be going below sub 1 cent back where it started. We're getting close. We're down to 9 cents and 85% down. Ethereum getting hammered, right? All these coins are getting hammered. XRP coming all the way down. If you break this 33 cents, you have a big crash coming, as there is no support for another 25% and almost coming to that symmetrical triangle 20-cent target that we told you that it was going to probably more than likely come down to, and it indeed has. And if we zoom in to the 1 hour time frame, you can see we're almost about to break down out of this. It's very bearish looking. We're getting a little bit of a support at the bottom part of that, but I have a feeling it's going to flush down, and 29 cents is where you're coming to next. XLM, we told you another coin that was going to flush very, very hard and fast from the top, and then it's been consolidating down. This seems to have an underneath target down here. It's coming down quick, all the way down over here at about 0.059 cents. That's where I think that's going. Cardano, it's getting back below the, I told you this would flush quick when it came through, and it indeed is going to flush quick as we're coming down to 31 cents as we have a crypto-wide cryptocurrency crash, a market liquidation. Coin number one that's been liquidized and is going bye-bye, never to be seen again. And that is Luna. Luna is dead. If you were invested in Luna, I'm sorry to tell you this. Do not put any more money into this. This thing is going bankrupt. This is even bigger than the BitConnect scam. And this thing went belly up. And there's going to be hundreds, if not thousands, and tens of thousands of other coins that do this very same thing, where you see a chart that looks like this. Everybody thought they were going to get rich, even though they had no idea what they were buying. Oh, it's a stable coin. I'm loaning out my money. Blah, 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 blah. You can see now this coin's down 99%. It's over. This was a liquidation event and a bankruptcy for this coin. And guys that you need to be watching out for, fleece heisters and shysters, This guy, Carl from the Moon, has been fleecing his audience for years, and he's buying $200,000 more worth of Luna 4 hours ago, which is down 99% on that 200 grand. And if he really just lost $1.6 million, he just lost another 200 grand there. And he said back in here, he bought more Bitcoin. And I mean, when this fraud and shyster and a know-nothing, but a hype boy and a hype train, this is the new Trevon James. If you don't know who Trevon James is, he was in the BitConnect scam along with Crypto Nick and another scumbag. This is the new face of it, all these guys. The face of the new BitConnect right here, Carl from the Moon, doing the planes, doing this, that, and whatever, right? And when you see he's just a crypto shill, it's all a facade, and it's all coming unglued now as if he really had that kind of money, and it's all in Bitcoin, it's all going to bye-bye, and you're going to see over the next 12 months, this guy changes his channel from this to something else. And it's a shame, and this is how you know corporate media. CNBC he was on, you know, they're a scam. He was on Fox Business, CNN. That's how you know the mainstream media is nothing more than propagandist hype trains if they're going to bring that idiot on there and say they got a crypto expert, right? Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. If we take a look at, let's go look at some breaking news. Why not? Let's look at some breaking news. Crypto breaking news. Bitcoin news live price crash continues as crypto stablecoin USDT uncouples from the dollar. And all these other quote unquote stable coins that all these scumbags and charlatans were promoting on here over the last year or 2 years, stable this, nothing, they're no stable. When you're staking coins, hey, I stuck Ethereum for a year and they gave me 30% Ethereum and staking for the year. Well, that's great. They didn't give you dollars. They gave you Ethereum. Who cares if they give you Ethereum? They're giving you 30% worth of nothing, right? As you can see now, none of these were hedges against the dollar. These are all risk assets. And at the end of the day, when they flush to zero, you have nothing, right? That's the problem with these. And all the fleece heisters and shysters and promoters and paid charlatans have been out there for years, especially the last 15 months, suckering and all the retail traders and getting you in on this hype train, and they knew what they were doing. They were just taking the money, right? They were just taking the free advertisement, just like this nonsense. I don't want to claim this. Like, you can't even go to that just straight advertising. This was probably Bloomberg that had all that bullshit. You know what I mean? It was Bloomberg. Yeah, Bloomberg, you suck at everything. The guy as a person sucks. His paper sucks. His website sucks. The whole fucking thing of Bloomberg sucks ass, right? It's all garbage. Let's go to these shysters. CNBC, at least to let you look at their shit. Nonsense and advertising. But I've been warning you of this and all these shysters out there that were pointing this nonsense about what a stable coin is and isn't, and how none of those, just by default, pumping 30, 40% a day were stable. Bitcoin dropped below 30,000 for the second time this week. Record inflation that Ola Vincenzo's been warning about, highest since Ronald Reagan and Paul Volcker brought the hammer down on inflation, right? 29,000, 7% down. The weakest point since December 2020. Ethereum fell 10%, and that thing's going below $500, right? Investors also digest Terra Project, who suddenly popular stablecoin crashed almost 100% at one point in the past week, breaking its $1 peg. The decentralized algorithmic stablecoin is meant to be backed by a combination of digital assets, including Bitcoin. Yeah, well, they all crashed, right? And it's over. And we've been warning of this. Let's look at some more of these hype train. Let's look at, what do we want to look at here while we got you online? Let's look at what this asshole is doing. 7 hours ago, Bitcoin whale Michael Saylor tries to defuse. Michael Saylor, I'm saying this is going to be the first guy that goes belly up in a big company because he hedged his whole company on Bitcoin, right? And it's not looking good for this guy. He's got all this Bitcoin at very, very high prices, right? Yahoo, another useless company. Like, you put the article on there, and then there's nothing. I mean, it's not looking good for. I think he's losing his company, and I think he's going to be. Oh, why would it be on Yahoo? Yahoo is horrible. I think he's going to be the first guy to go belly up with his company as he heads nearly his whole company as collateral while borrowing 200,000 Bitcoin valued at several $1 billion, and it's not going to turn into a. It's not going to turn up. It's not going to be pretty for this guy, right? And his company's gonna come under heavy pressure, and I think he's going out. And I think he's gonna get sued by his investors after they lose all their money because this clown heads his whole company on Bitcoin, which makes absolutely no sense. Why does this keep going to news? All right, MicroStrategy goes underwater and latest Bitcoin crash. Right, let's take a look at this. The largest corporate Bitcoin holder is in the red. Bitcoin dipped to 30,000. MicroStrategy paid an average of 30,700 for each Bitcoin, right? And now it's below that. The price continues to collapse. The red candle, blah, blah, blah. MicroStrategy last purchased April, funded with Bitcoin-backed loan. The software analysis company acquired 4,167 Bitcoins at roughly $190.5 million at an average price of $45,714. He's down over 40% on that already. However, due to the nature of the loan, the company risks getting margin called if the price drops below 21,000. And you can see our targeted move out of that rising or bear flag was 21,000, right? So he's in big trouble. I would not want to be in his shoes right now, fighting off investors and fighting off the loan office, the banks, and all that kind of nonsense, because it's going to be a long, long road for this guy. Because I don't see any way I don't see any way he gets out of this, because Bitcoin's going to go down, down, down. It's going to go sub 10,000. All these coins that you guys loved so much, 99% of these gone. That means out of this whole list I'm showing you right now, maybe one of these are still there if they're lucky. Out of this list, they're all gone. XDC, SFM, Wave, all of this nonsense is going away. It's all nonsense. 1 or 2 or 10 of these coins, a 0.5% or 1% of these 0.5% of these coins will make it. Most of them will not. If those 0.5% that are out there have any real use case and generate a product and a service to the consumer, right? But most of these don't. They were all just Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing makes a Vincenzo coin and puts it out there, and I create 1 million coins to sell them to you guys, pay a bunch of money in promoting, and then roll the coin out at the top of a bubble. That's not a real product. These were all this nonsense that you guys are going on, all these hack websites, buying fake assets, because anything that's a paper of nonsense, it's fake. So if I get all these comments about all these weird websites to buy all this crazy shit, NFTs and all this nonsense, it's all junk, right? If the cryptos are crashing, all that shit's going away, and almost all of those will go bankrupt, right? And you need to sidestep and audible all that nonsense. That's not anything you need to be in. If you want to invest in real assets, you have to invest in real companies that make things, right? Not some pie-in-the-sky website where you can take your Bitcoin and transfer it in to all this random 76 billion projects of nonsense, right? Stay away from the nonsense. Stay away from all these charlatans out there, because when you're buying all this NFT nonsense, you're just throwing your money away and you're getting flushed, and you're getting flushed hard. Peace and love. Peace and love.